You can ask me, Brianna. Just open your mic and ask me right now because it's a question somebody else might have, and if I can't answer it, then I will give you to Rayleigh.
Okay. My question is, I submitted the interview last semester. Do I have to submit it again in the EP folder this time?
I would, just to make sure.
Okay.
But that's me. I submit more than I need to, probably just to make sure it gets there. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay. So Jack, are you better now? Can you see and hear?
I can only hear and talk. I still can't see anything.
Well, good thing for you. Everything you're going to be needing is also in Schoology. So you just won't get to see it. I'm going to have a disclaimer right now. PowerPoints aren't supposed to be overridden with words and data and information. In fact, later this semester, I'm going to teach you how not to commit death by PowerPoint. So when you see my slides, especially for lessons like today, when I want a lot of information to go out to you, so if you want to write it down, you can. I will put way too much stuff on my PowerPoint slides. But I just want you to know that's not how a presentation should be, but since this is like an educational, that's how it is. All right, so I'm going to start now. And we are going to talk about online organization today because we need to be organized in online classes. A lot of us were super organized when we had our in-person classes. Yes, KJ, I will upload them. So, I definitely will. And a lot of these is from my talking points, so I remember what I need to say. Okay? So, one of the reasons it's more difficult to organize when you're in online classes is because it's like...
We're holding for deployment. Now's a good time to warm up.
You know, it's like in outer space. You don't have the structure. You don't have the routine. You don't have the
Enemy soldier incoming.
So you need to come up with an organizational skill. Okay? Now,
Fuck off.
okay?
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
But I know I can't do it all that. So
Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off.
I have learned to use digital access. So what I like to do is I did this when I was in person. I like to
Battle Royale. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
Anyway, I used to have a different binder where I could keep everything together for each class, and that way when I have class, I can go ahead and just have that stuff in the binder.
Scavenger contract looking.
So,
Focus her up. Get to work. Enemy dropping into the AO.
And if I did it on my desktop, if I'm using my home computer or my phone, I can't have access to it. But like, you can always save anything like syllabus or assignments, or you can save them digitally into the folders for each class. And that way, when you open your folder for math, all of your math stuff is in there. And you won't have to go through your syllabus, you won't have to go through D2L, you won't have to go through anything else. You just go to your folders, and everything you need is going to be handy for you, right there. Okay? If you make files, please organize them. I want to do so much easier. In fact, I'm going to show you the difference between non-organized files. Here's where you're really, so don't go crazy. Okay? So it's just don't put that back in. But then it keeps scrolling down. Okay, then it's nothing organized.
Little.
If I have to look and search through this every day, it would be crazy. So Rayleigh taught me this super cool thing. If you want something starred, star it. When you're starred, this is what I'm working on. Okay, spring semester, this like template, because I like to use workshop Friday. And then these are all things, all of these spreadsheets, I'm actually thinking I'm going to put those into one folder so I have one less folder. And this I can actually move up into government. See how easy it is to organize? Maybe it doesn't organize. That's why organizing your file is a really important because it takes a whole long list down into a few folders. So it's actually a beautiful thing. Okay. Calendars, calendars, calendars. You have too much stuff to think about and remember without having to remember dates. So that's why calendars are very, very useful. I personally like digital calendars because they send me a reminder. Okay? If I have a meeting coming up, I remembered to turn on the big blue button because I have an alarm that goes off at 1:55 every Friday. So I'm like, oh, I need to open the big blue button because I have class in 5 minutes. If I didn't do that, there would be times where I'd be deep into work and forget about it because once I zone in on something,
Losing ground.
go. Okay. Oh, how's that, Scott? I'm glad you're here. Anyway, you can use digital or paper, depending on your preference.
Hold out, drop headed your way.
Put everything in it, okay? Take a big brain dump of all these dates out of your head, everything from your syllabus, put it on paper, and then you can organize it by date when stuff is due. So that's use your online calendar to keep up with your deadlines. If you have a paper due on...
Waypoint marked. Move.
I don't have a calendar in front of me. If you have a paper due on February 14th, set yourself a reminder like 2 days ahead of time, so you'll at least have 2 days to work on your paper if you forgot. But don't set it for the time it's due, because if you forgot to do it and you set for the time it's due, then you're still stuck. So set it for like a couple of days beforehand, okay? So, and once you use a calendar, try to stick with that calendar so things don't fall through the cracks, okay? Make sure you know what you're going to be doing, okay? So, things to include on a calendar. Your class times. I'm sorry guys, every time somebody pops up, okay. You need to make appointments for yourself, for your exercise time, your self-care time for your hobbies and your creativity so that you can keep your balance wheel balanced, okay? If you have meetings with professors or tutors or anybody else, put that in your calendar. Other extracurricular meetings,